guys, welcome back to the video, or welcome back to my channel. So today I have just a quick video for you, not real long, but I wanted to share with you how I finally got rid of our horrible Central Florida water stains. So we've been in this house for 2 years, which you know if you've been following along, and I have not been the best at keeping water off the glass in the bathroom. And so here I am showing you kind of like a before. So that section there, you can see right next to it a section that I scrubbed. But the hard water stains here are absolutely terrible, and we are on a spring. I was trying here with a washcloth to try to show see if it would show the difference better in the background, but it just didn't. I was trying everything in this filming. So anyways, this is our master bath shower, and the water, our total, we're on a spring, but our total dissolved solids in our water is super high, like 800 parts, and that's really, really high. So I was just taking a finger here and rubbing it along, hoping that it would make a sound so you could hear how clean, like how squeaky clean I finally got this shower. And this has been a 2-year project. And here at the bottom, you can see where I haven't done any scrubbing yet. So the whole door looked just like that. And that was within 2 years. And we have lived in some rentals that nobody had scrubbed the shower in probably 10 or 15 years. And the hard water and soap scum on the glass was so bad that like nothing would touch it. So I will go through a list of things that what I used that finally worked, but I will tell you that we have used literally every other product on the market that's septic safe to try to get these off without scrubbing. And spoiler alert, none of them worked. Literally none. Scrubbing bubbles did not work. Tilex did not work. Nothing worked. Nothing. I'm telling you, nothing worked until I was reading a blog, and I don't even remember the name of the blog, but if I can remember it, I'll share it. But I was reading a blog about this woman who used like a bed sheet on her glass and soaked it with vinegar, blah, blah, blah. All this to say is this is what finally worked. I took a spray bottle and I filled it with half white vinegar, half rubbing alcohol, and a couple drops of dish soap. I bought this green cleaner on Amazon, which is called Amaze, and it is abrasive. So I totally did scratch the glass in our shower, but it was already scratched because I had tried to scrub it with a Dremel scrubber. So the Dremel scrubber definitely left really noticeable scratches, but this did not leave super noticeable scratches. So this is ultra fine grade quadruple zero steel wool. Do not use any other type of steel wool on your glass or you absolutely will leave super noticeable scratches. This still left tiny micro scratches, but this is what finally worked. A combination of soaking the door in that vinegar, alcohol, dish soap mix, using really ultra fine steel wool, and then using that Amaze scrub. All those all together is what finally cut through the grease. And I'm just showing you to also wear gloves because the steel wool totally sliced up my hands. And when I am telling you that this took days, it really did take days, but this was what finally worked. And I've been working on the shower door since we moved in. Like our hard water stains basically appeared pretty much immediately. So my hands are super banged up because it wasn't until this very last day when I started using gloves. And I should have started doing it earlier because I got a bunch of little steel wool slivers and I don't know why I was so dumb. But anyway, so what you do is you spray the door with the vinegar, rubbing alcohol, dish soap mix, let it sit for a couple minutes, spray it again, make sure it's wet, and then use the steel wool, spread some of the Amaze on the door, and then scrub it in and kind of leave a layer on the door for about a minute or so. Then re-wet it and just go to town. Like, you've really got to scrub. You've got to put some elbow grease in this. And I would say that you could use like a Dremel scrubber or the Palm scrubber. Like I have a Dremel Palm scrubber, but even their softest pad scratched the absolute crap out of the top of the door. It worked, but it left super noticeable round scratches. This worked it required more elbow grease, but it didn't leave really noticeable scratches like the Dremel scrubber did. So here I'm just trying to get like a picture for you of what, like, the film, this video does not capture how absolutely disgusting these doors really are. And this door I had already been working on for like 3 days. The other door is in kind of rough shape, but not nearly as bad as this particular door is. So here I'm just spraying, and I'm really sorry for like the Blair Witch camera stuff because I was trying to record and spray and scrub at the same time. Clearly I should have waited until my husband got home so he could help me. So here's kind of, I'm just pointing out like the type of, like how hard the stains are. Like you could actually feel them. And this was probably like a mix of rust, and I tried to show on the video like you could actually scrape it if you scraped hard enough. But the whole door looked just like that particular spot. All of that there is what the entire door looked like. So you can see like I have spent days scrubbing this door. And what I'll do, what I was doing, and then you can see like side by side right there, the other door I haven't touched at all. So this was after I used that mixture and scrubbed. And I didn't get real close into the edges there, but I just wanted to show how I was actually able to get all of that mineral staining off. And that like little section right there maybe took a minute or two. And then I went back in later and I sprayed around the edging there. I was just trying to get the camera to focus. That's what the whole door looked like. I am not kidding. The whole door was that type of cloudy. So this really did work, but it really did take a ton of elbow grease. So there I went back in, I resprayed it, and then I used the steel wool to get even closer. I was trying to get close to that fixture without scratching the fixture. So I did the best that I could, and maybe my husband could go in there later with like a toothpick or something and try to scratch at that. But I just wanted to show you guys that there are, like, this really did work, and this was the only thing that worked. So there's a side by side. There's one door that I worked on and the other door that I didn't. And the other door was not nearly as bad as the door that was closest to the shower head. So, like, night and day difference. And this really did work. But nothing else did. And I swear I have tried every home remedy out there and every, like, gimmicky thing. And what finally worked was the rubbing alcohol, Dawn, and vinegar mixture, plus the Amaze, which is like a mild abrasive, which is safe for septic systems. We're on a septic system. And then the steel wool and just a ton of elbow grease. And how I did this was over a period of like probably 2 weeks. I just took like a 1 by 1 foot section of the door, and while I was in the shower, I sprayed it, let the spray sit. I sprayed it with the Dawn vinegar rubbing alcohol mix. I let it sit while I was in the shower, and then I took a piece of steel wool and I scrubbed the heck with that Amaze. I scrubbed the heck out of that 1 by 1 square, and then you know, that's just how it went. Every single day I did a different square, and you could see like it was literally night and day difference. It was so crazy. So anyways, if you have been struggling with getting hard water stains off, there's hope. Try this mixture. Let me know if it actually works for you, because it worked for me. And then don't try to do it all at once. I like hurt my shoulder trying to scrub all of this. It was so crazy. But anyways, it really did work, and I hope this is helpful. And you guys have a great day. Love ya. Solo Deo Gloria. Bye.